seems to have no possible respite from it. We spent much time in the oncology department of the Royal Marsden Hospital, observing interactions between those coping with patients, visitors and staff. Personally, I was able to observe the physical effects of the particular cancer suffered by Lucy, the character I played. We recognized there Potter's profound understanding of the complex emotions that grief and loss provoke. When at the end of the play, he gropes for the words of the Lord's Prayer in Welsh because Joe's Ark is set in a chapel-going community in South Wales, we are watching the classic Protestant struggle for the light of faith in a world darkened with sin. I understand the resignation with which this young girl faces death. When my son died in a car accident, only in his early 20s, just graduated from Cambridge with a brilliant future in front of him, my first instinctive thought was that we were lucky to have had him for as long as we did. I then, of course, descended into the fracturing chaos of having to accept the unacceptable. What Potter's play teaches me is that death is something to be endured, since there is little evidence to suggest that it can be avoided.
Please, do not let it happen, please. Take me and all my animals.
The cruel irony that another's mortality can be harder to bear than our own is paradoxically an exhilarating testament to the real meaning of what it is to be human.
And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And God said, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and the creeping thing and the fowls of the air, for it repenteth me that I have made them. And all the flesh died that moved upon the earth, both of fowl and of cattle and of beast, and of every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth, and of every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of life, of all that was in the dry land, died.
Dear God, let it pour. Let it go on raining forever and ever. Shut up! Wait till you see, you filthy idiot.
Sunday. Sod it, sod it.
You just wake her up, boyo. That's all. You wake her up with that big mouth of yours and I'll wring your scrawny neck for you. Do ya? Hey, be quiet. All of you. Stupid, thoughtless creatures, a lot of you. You don't like the rain, do you? No. You don't that. You don't like it. Now, perhaps this time it won't stop, eh? Perhaps this time it won't stop. Go away. Just go away. Stop it. Stop it. You'll wake her up. You'll wake her. Stop this banging, will you? It's a underwear. Shut.
No,
Go away.
I'm not a customer.
Quick, close up.
I've come to see Lucy. I'm a friend of Lucy.
All this noise. Lucy. Elsie.
Oh, I know.
Can't see nobody, no.
But I thought when I saw the curtain shut and the shutters down and...
You know what?
Look, I'm awfully wet.
Close curtain.
I didn't mean...
She's not going to die.
No, of course not.
Now, what do you mean, close curtain?
I didn't mean... I've hitched down from Oxford.
All right, then. You better come in.
Thank you.
Wipe your feet, man.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Don't you have no doormats at Oxford, then?
It is Mr. Jones, isn't it? Lucy's father.
Don't wet and mud all over my shop, do I now?
No.
She's not going to die.
No.
Oxford, did you say?
Yes. Yes, we kind of, well, Lucy and I.
She's never have gone there, never.
I did try to telephone on the way down.
Off the hook. It's a Sunday. No business on Sunday.
I love her, Mr. Jones. I'd like to see her, please.
Who are you? What's your name?
John. John Brady. We got to know each other, to care about each other at Oxford.
Never heard of
Round
you.
the town.
She never so much as mentioned your name.
Oh. She,
I don't want to bother, see?
is she, was there any change in...
Holding her own. She's holding her own. Definitely.
Is there, can I do anything?
Do.
Well, I mean, help in any way. You see,
Be the little alligators.
Pardon?
Some gentles in that big tin on the shelf.
Gentles.
Maggots. Blue bottle maggots. I thought you said you went to Oxford.
Well, I don't know anything about maggots, Mr. Jones.
The world's full of maggots. You don't need to have a good education to know that. Out there, they're all maggots. I wish I never had to open the door.
Mr. Jones, do you think I could
Get your
perhaps
coat off. You're wet through, boyo. Dripping. Hang it up on the hook. There. One with the dog leads dangling.
Thank you. It was pouring all the way down.
Raining, pouring.
I couldn't get lifts very easily. People don't like to stop in the
Let
way.
it rain.
Pardon?
Let it rain and rain and rain. Shut up! Shut it up! Twist your head off, you great noisy fool.
I'm sorry I've called it such a bad time for you, but do you
I
think perhaps
thought
just...
you were someone else, son. I'm sorry. Not very hospitable today.
Oh, that's all right, I understand.
No, I thought you were somebody else. Somebody I don't want to set foot in this house, not ever.
You've got to go, you've got to go. Now, on the wall, in this very posh gents, there was a machine. There, you know what I mean. You put your temporary bit in and you get out a little packet, right? Well, that's love, isn't it? I mean, better to be safe than sorry, as the actor said to the Minister of Transport. Anyway, somebody must have misunderstood. Not like you lot, not men of the world. Somebody didn't know what these little packets of happiness were for. Because written above the dispenser, machine, written above the machine, with very angry pencil was, "This is the worst bubble gum I've ever tasted." Thank you. Could I put this light on, Mr. Jones?
What for?
Well, it's getting awfully dark in here, and I...
All right. Yes, yes, put it on. What's the odds? You aren't paid for it.
Lucy is, she's asleep now.
Do you believe in the Bible?
Well, you can't really say yes or no just like that, can you?
Why not?
Well, because, but there are many different kinds of experience or hope or despair gathered together over many thousands of years in the Bible.
I don't.
Don't you?
Yesterday I did. Last night I did. And this morning I did when I went to chapel. We got a good preacher, you see. Dan Watkins, a treat to listen to on a wet Sunday. But...
Or is it anything to do with...
Lucy. I walked out this morning, right in the middle of Daniel's sermon. Lucy. On about Noah, see? How he was the one just man in those bad times. So God let him live. And killed all the rest. Men, women, kids, fowl, cattle, the lot. Well then.
Well, it's a legend, isn't it?
Legend. Is it the Bible? What do you mean, legend? Either it is or it is not so.
What do the doctors say now about Lucy?
Well, it's as bad now
do
as
they
it
hold
was
out
before the
much
flood.
hope, or-
Well,
Will
wickedness
she go back
flourishes
into
throughout the
hospital,
globe.
or-
She has to...
Could I see her, please?
Well, you can keep that sort of God, see. Came into my head like a shout. Looked around, all them faces, lapping it up like cats at a saucer. And up the stairs there, room at the right on the top. Directly overhead, her room is. Knock at the door.
Yes, Mr.
And gentle, mind, gentle, else I'll...
Yes.
What have you got the bag for?
Oh, I've got, it's a present for Lucy. A book.
Book.
Oh, be careful and quiet.
All right.
And Noah only remained alive, and they that were with him in the ark. Well, now, are we any less wicked, any less violent, any less corrupt today? Can we learn anything at all from the story of that just man, Noah? What is the long-range weather forecast, brethren? Oh, a sermon, then, is it? Very well. Easy to write, you know, even easier to deliver one. Too easy. I learned one thing, I learned that. You know, when I was a young man, I used to listen to myself up here in this fine oak pulpit. And I used to love what it was I heard. That was a joke, see? But the filth in our hearts is no joke. Now then, you'll remember that when the water subsided and Noah built an altar unto the Lord said in his imagination, the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake, for the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. So the answer to my question is no. No. No, we are not any less corrupt, any less violent, any less wicked than man before the great flood. So don't congratulate yourself. God made us this specific promise. A promise renewed with every rainbow. He will not smite all living creatures. While the earth remaineth, it says. While the earth remaineth. And seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, day or night shall not cease. But we are, while on this good earth, we are incapable of seeing the breath of life for what it really is. The imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. And that is what the rainbow says also. But we are none of us good enough for this earth. No. We all of us lack the holy imagination to see life as the thrilling, wondrous thing that it really is.
No! It's not true! That's not true! You had your life done and you've lived it! You've got no right at all!
We will sing, pardon me a moment, we'll sing hymn number 203, number 307 in Sankey's Sacred Songs and Solos. God is here, and that to see the Spirit's quickening power. See the cloud already bending, waits to drop the grateful shower.
Lucy?
Bobby. Is that you, Bobby?
Who? No, it's me. John.
John? Oh, yes.
Shall I put the light on?
The switch is by the door.
Who's Bobby?
Ouch.
Oh, is it too bright?
No. Hello, John. This is a nice surprise.
I hitched down. It was pouring all the way.
You look a bit bedraggled.
I simply had to see you. I've been longing to see you.
Sit down.
Are you... I mean, is it bad? Do you feel...
Tired, mostly tired.
Yes, of course.
If I were you, I wouldn't visit you if you were me.
Well, that sounds more Irish than Welsh.
Celtic, anyway.
I brought you a present.
Not grapes, I hope.
No, not quite so squashy. A book.
Oh, John. Just look at it. It's as fat as no Bible.
Well, it's full of stuff. You can dip into it. I think you'll like it.
I'm sure
I hope so.
Thank you. It's very nice.
This old man, Thompson, spent 60 years writing it, all gathering together all the tiniest bits and pieces about Wordsworth's childhood.
Goodness.
It even finds out exactly what sort of cakes he had for tea.
Sounds like an obsession.
Well, in a way, yes. Yes, I suppose it does.
Oh, well. At least he got it published in the end.
Well, after his death, yes.
Oh. Put it on the table, John.
I've, yes, right there. But I've written inside it.
What, the recipe, I suppose?
Recipe?
For the tea cakes. Oh, no, John, I'm sorry. It's a lovely thing to do.
I made it Wordsworth because, well, do you remember our first walk?
By the river, yeah.
You were, oh, I'll never forget it.
Unforgettable, it seems.
Well, you were going on a bit about Wordsworth and Coleridge, the weird way they regarded each other and so on.
I don't care for that sort of detail anymore.
But no?
It's quite a relief, really.
Well, what do you care about now, Lucy? What sort of things do you... Lucy?
The way carrots taste different from cabbage. Don't look so disappointed.
No, I remember you talking a bit about Wordsworth, that's all. Well, you sat down under that tree, Copper Beech or something,
Fell
wasn't it?
down. You walk like they used to walk.
Who used to walk?
Wordsworth and Carver.
Oh, yes. I do stride out a bit, don't I? Anyone would think I was getting somewhere.
Galloping along. And talking all the time.
Oh, I was nervous.
Yeah.
I've missed you a lot. I keep thinking about you.
So do I.
Really? Oh, Lucy,
Keep thinking about me, I mean.
Oh.
When Edward VII was dying, his last words, his last words, so they say, were absolutely splendid. Some idiot, no doubt, suggested that he'd soon be fit enough to recuperate in Bognor Regis. And he said, do you know what he said?
Lucy, please.
Bugger Bognor, that's what he said. Bugger Bognor.
I've missed you.
Ah.
Really missed you.
Oh, we only went out 3 or 4 times, John.
Oh, and I wrote to you here. A long letter.
Mm.
You didn't reply. It was that, well, silly was it, my letter?
I don't like answering letters. You know, I can't now, it's too difficult.
Your hand's hot.
Hmm. I took out a life membership of the Oxford Society last year. Do you think I can claim a rebate?
Oh, Lucy, please.
Bugger Wagner.
Please.
Or in this
There are so many
case-
things I want to say to you.
What sort of things?
Real things. The things I feel.
Well, that would make you feel good, would it?
No, Lucy.
Make you feel better?
No. No, listen, please. I'm not trying to... It's just that I've been thinking so much about you that... Well, I suddenly decided to come down here and spill it all out. Spill it all out,
Oh, what
Lucy.
out? Blood?
No, the way I feel about you.
Oh, words. You mean words. Spill out
Well-
words.
No. Yes. Yes, I mean, explain to you what I feel about
Piss
you and think
off,
of...
John.
Pardon? Lucy? Yes, well, I'll come up and see you a bit later then, shall I? I'll go down and talk to your father.
Did he seem all right to you? Normal, I mean, whatever that is.
Oh, well,
His Christianity survived the death of my mother and the defection of my brother. Not this, I think. He seemed strange when he came back from Zion this morning.
Zion?
The chapel. Up the road.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, he seemed upset by the sermon or something, but I don't think it...
God. I could see it coming. Christ, how boring.
Perhaps he feels...
My
well...
brother, when he gets bad service in a shop or a restaurant, he stands up and shouts at the top of his voice, I'll have you know I'm a shareholder of this company. It's not quite the same, though, when you rise up and shake your fist at God, though, is it?
God? No.
Talk to him about the animals. He likes those.
Oh, you don't
Take
mind if
his
I
mind off
stay a
it.
little while, then?
Oh, it's term time, isn't it?
Oh. Oh, bugger bugger.
Thanks, John. I'm glad to see you, you know.
Didn't seem like it at first.
Will you do something for me?
Oh, anything.
Get
I mean,
Dad
if
to
I
write to
can.
Bobby.
Bobby?
My brother. I want to see him. I want to see him very, very much. He's the nicest person I know.
But where is he?
Where? Bleeding to death in front of some beer swimming stag party, I expect. I'll get Dad to get in touch with him, will you?
Yes.
I want to see him. And if he won't do it, you do it.
Okay.
There's a fool. Oh. 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 There's a forwarding address in the left-hand drawer of the kitchen cabinet.
All right.
I want to see him.
Yes, it's okay.
Good.
Lucy?
No, John, please. I'm tired. Go downstairs.
Couldn't I just sit here?
No. I want to break wind.
Well, sorry. Yes, yes. I'll come up a bit later then.
And now, gents, here's a little something that was sent to me under plain cover. Ah, Sally! Yeah, and she's self-lubricating and all. Well, come on, give her a big hand. Well, mind where you put it, eh? Now, I met Sally here on the ballroom floor. You should have seen what she was doing on the ballroom floor. Still, I see they're going to have girls on the floor at the stock exchange. They'll be having two-way mirrors in the House of Lords next. Have you had many dealings with peers, Sally?
I've been under 2 peers, both of them at Blackpool.
There's nothing wrong with her geography, is there? Now look at her. Look at her. Isn't she a lovely bit of landscape? All the hills and dales in the right places, eh? No, but there's only one thing wrong with Sally. No, not that, thank God. No, there's only one thing wrong with her. Got an Angharad toenail. Isn't that right, love?
Yeah, me cuticles.
Her cuticles. So she went to the doctor. He said, Doctor, I've got an Angharad toenail. But this dribbling old doc, he says, well, what did he say, Sally?
I think I'd better examine your chest.
I can see his point. Have you ever seen a stethoscope stand up and beg? Do you know what a stethoscope is, Sally?
Is it that dangling thing you put up against me?
Yep, that's it. That's what I meant.
Sick of you lot. Gullop, gullop. Greedy.
Greedy. Get some mirror carps. No, a cichlid. Put one of them cichlids in among you. Soon gullop you lot up. Fish. Fish. What do you care? And you don't know, boys. You don't know. Why? Why? Now listen, I'll give you fair warning. I told you to stop that racket. You're as stupid a creature as ever sat on a perch on. She isn't going to leave us, is she? See? No. Eat and sleep and die. Eat and sleep and die. Is that what it's all for? Shut up! I've got anything bright to say, great noisy fool.
Evening, Mr. Jones.
Evening, Mr. Watkins.
There's wet it is.
Very wet indeed.
You didn't come to evening service, then?
No, I didn't come.
No. All the same, you need to keep a man on the step in weather like this, boy.
No, quite right. Quite right. I'm very sorry, Mr. Watkins.
Oh, dear. Animals, they do have their distinct smells, Joe.
Don't notice it anymore.
Sorry, boy. I got a bit of cold lamb for my supper, so I shan't be long. It's just that I wanted to have a chat.
Cold lamb, eh?
Yes, I like to go from the Lamb of God straight to the Lamb of Lledwyn James, eh, Joe?
Lamb.
Oh, finest in the world, boy. Sweet seed.
Well, I got this lot to feed too, so unless there was something specific.
Can I sit down, Joe?
There now. And I spilled some dried water fleas on that stool.
Oh, no harm, boy, no harm.
I don't think I should be carrying on with the chapel
dear,
any
then
longer.
sorry I am to hear it back.
Nothing personal, you
Joe,
understand?
listen,
I got a lot of work on my hands.
Don't
It is.
decide too hasty. Just think about it a bit more, eh?
Mind you, I should have waited until chapel was over. Caused a bit of comment, no doubt.
You know, there's something about a pulpit brings out the showman or something like that in the best and the worst of preachers. I wasn't thinking at all at the time of your distress. Very sorry, Joe.
No
very
need to be.
sorry.
Either the Bible is true or it's not true. You cannot answer it.
I'm
No
not
take away.
apologizing for the Bible. God forbid. No, no, no. But there's many another word in that book would have done better this morning. I got carried away with the rain, see?
There's no sense in it, Dunn. No sense in it.
No sense we can see.
No sense.
perhaps.
No sense at all. No sense in anything, anywhere. No, none.
Listen to me a minute, Joe. Now
Let
listen,
it
do
rain.
you...
Let it all happen again, and the sooner the better.
Now, what are you on about, man?
If our Lucy is going to be taken, then...
It's almost too hard to bear, I know, but God calls the good to himself.
What did you say?
God calls the good to heaven, Joe.
Now, what are you doing here?
We're talking to you.
No, here on earth. Out if you are still alive, chewing and chomping on your cold lamb and steel words.
There's no
If
call
words like
for
that
that,
for stick of my cross. I don't hear it. I don't want it. You understand?
Yes.
2 terms at Oxford. And then...
A scholar, Joe. A real scholar.
Scholar?
When she was at Sunday school, she knew words. Long words, which even Miss Thomas couldn't
Osteogenic
quite...
sarcoma.
Pardon?
Osteogenic sarcoma.
Oh, is that what it's called, Joe, this cancer?
That's it? That's your love of God for you?
Well, we shall have to... We must pray for her.
Osteogenic sarcoma.
Now, listen to me, Joe. Now, do you believe in God? Do you still believe? A question doesn't mean very much, except when you're in a terrible crisis.
There's no sense in it!
Look around you, Joe. Just look around you.
Don't let your cold lamb
Answer
get
has
to
got
dry
to
on the
be
plate,
here.
Daniel. Bit it to spoil it.
It's got to be in front of you or nowhere.
Answer, what answer?
And all these animals, all these different creatures, so beautifully fashioned and designed.
For sale. All for sale.
Oh, aye, for sale, man, yes. But you take those... What are those over there in the tank, those pretty things there?
What?
Yes, incredibly beautiful they are, unimaginable.
Neon tetras, these.
No painter could do that, see?
That's got nothing to do with it.
Do you know anything about anything except the water in the tank?
And the heating element?
Oh, yes, yes, tropical, yes.
If I was to put a cichlid in among them, though.
Another sort of fish would that be, Joe?
Another sort of fish, Mr. Watkins.
Eat them, would it?
From tail to mouth. Whole.
Well, all I know is there has to be a pattern, an overall
Develop
purpose.
them up in 2 seconds flat. Snap, swallow.
Well, I suppose everything's kept in a sort of balance, has to be.
Depends on me being here, doesn't it?
How do you mean?
Well, if I was to put in a cichlid among that lot.
No,
Nasty, see.
no, you wouldn't.
Or
Not for
starve
the
that
sake-
bird there. Stop him squawking, wouldn't it?
No, no, no. You're not a cruel man, Joe.
No. No. And if I was God, I wouldn't do what he's doing to our Lucy.
Either Almighty God is merciful, or there is no God.
And there is no God.
Look at them all, Joe. Bird, fishes, rabbit, all these animals, all different colors, different shapes, different brains, different
Oh,
habits.
Dan, no.
Food, noises, smells. How can you say there's no sense, no pattern?
Chapel is over, Mr. Watkins.
We shall all die, Joe. Like all these animals, we have our cycle, our time.
But not a young girl. That's not right. That can never be right.
How do we know, Joe? How do we
Dan.
know?
Go, man, eat a bit of Welsh lamb.
Yes. Mary doesn't like me to be late. Joe, I know I'm not much use, but I just wanted to say...
Mint sauce, too.
Mint?
You can't have lamb without some nice fresh mint, don't you?
True, very true.
Mind the step.
I just wanted to say that even our Lord in his greatest agony thought that God his Father had forsaken him.
There's a big puddle out there. Mind, go careful.
Pray, Joe. Pray.
Good night, Mr. Watkins. Enjoy your supper.
Good night, Mr. Jones.
And perhaps our Lord was forsaken. Perhaps he was. Have you thought of that?
No answer. No answer.
I didn't know what I was saying. Dear Jesus Christ. I know how you suffered. Hanging up there, nailed to the wood. All I ask is that you remember that awful pain. Dear Jesus. My Jesus. And look down in pity on me. And on my little girl. For surely we too are in agony. We call out to you. If you called out to your father. Please. Please do not let it happen. Please. Take me. And all my animals. Take me instead. And let her live.
So I was all alone at home, playing with my guitar, and there was a knock on the door, you see. So I opened it, and there was a little girl, and she said, could you give us something? So I said, certainly, come inside. She said, no, we want a donation. Donation? I said, what are you collecting for now? So she said, we were wondering whether you had anything you'd like to give to the old folks home. So I said, of course, mate. Dad, get your raincoat on!
But why do you want me to go back, Lucy? Why?
Oh, John, listen.
I must stay with you, I must.
There's no future in it.
But you are my future, Lucy.
Oh, listen to what you're saying.
I know what I'm saying.
Let go of my hand.
Lucy,
Let
Lucy.
go of my hand, please.
You must know how... You must know how I feel about it. What? What? I can't hear you. What did you say?
I can't live in your head.
You won't die there either.
Oh, shit. That's in the film, too.
I love you.
You love me?
Yes, I do.
Proust.
Pardon?
There's this aunt or something
Proust.
who wants her relatives to die in a fire so that she can grieve for them without the responsibility of a real commitment.
Oh, no, that's not how it is at all.
No.
No.
So, I can't die in your head.
I'm saying
I
that...
can live in your head.
I'm saying that you
Words
will always...
count as in a game.
I just want to be with you. As long as I can. Shall I read to you, Lucy? I've written to your brother. I'll post it in the morning.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
God, I need some new material.
We could always have it off on stage, I suppose.
Shut up.
Wouldn't be much worse than some of these stinking jokes.
It's all they want. It's all they'll ever want.
Yeah.
Pigs.
That and me coming on with my tits hanging out to bring it all to a tasteful
Sally.
conclusion. I feel a right...
Well, just don't, Ace,
No, I
don't.
feel a right tart stuck up there while you dribble on about the hills and dales.
It's a living.
Just as well be one. A living.
Now, living death.
Yes, you do need some new material, Bobby.
There was this man walking down the road with hippopotamus. Well, at least that's one thing my bloody down never had.
What is?
Hippopotamus. Plenty of hypocrisy, but never hippopotamus. Canting old fool.
Bobby.
Blue bottle maggots in the Bible. There's a healthy combination for you.
It's almost as good as what we've got going for us now.
Okay. Let's go and eat, huh?
Where?
Well, there's bound to be somewhere open, even in this dump.
Fish and chip shop if we're lucky.
Look, Sally, all we've got to do...
Shut up.
Tortoises and terrapins. Hamsters and rabbits. Alligators and skunks.
What are you talking about?
Goldfish on toast. He beat hell out of me once. I fried one of his bleeding fish.
Give us a cigarette.
My face is getting set in a sort of leer.
Light.
A sort of permanent leer.
Have you got a light?
Well, light it yourself.
Ooh.
Yeah, and get some clothes on, you bloody slut.
Mr. Jones. Why are you sitting in here? Shall I, put the light on? Mr. Jones?
No.
Are you all right? Would you like me to make a cup of tea? Can I talk to you?
Go to sleep.
I'd like to talk to you, please, Mr. Jones.
I can't stop you.
It would be nice to have some light, though.
No. You don't need to see to speak. And you don't need to speak to see.
Pardon?
Think about it.
Yes.
Well, what did you want then?
Well, are you going to sit down here all night, though?
Mind your own.
Sorry.
It's better to sit with the animals.
You
Sometimes.
get fond of them, don't you?
Oh, aye. I'm their god, see. You believe in the morning, then?
Well,
You can't
I
stay
could
here.
stay- Well, why not?
Shut up!
The smell, too. All these animals. But, well, she loves them, doesn't she? Wants to come down and feed them.
Was she happy there?
Oh, Oxford.
Was it all like she hoped it was?
Yes, I think so. Yes, she...
When Miss Thomas first put the idea into her head. Oh, when she was 15 and a bit, I suppose. Lucy used to stand up by that signpost, up by the miners' welfare. Stand there, look at it. The one that leads to the A40. Second name from the bottom was Oxford, see? Oxford.
Yes, I think so. She seemed to glow there.
Glow.
Well, words, ideas, all that sort of thing, yeah.
Words.
Shall we put the light on now?
No.
I know it would make her happy if you made your son welcome here.
That's only our business, is it? That's
I know,
family.
but, well, she wants to see him.
Boy near and I broke his mother's heart. And yes, I know.
She wants to see him very much.
All right.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Jones, but no, I've already done that. She asked me to, so...
English. And you?
Yes.
Thought so. No manners.
Sorry.
Family's family, don't you see? We don't go poking our noses into family. Not your place, is it?
No.
No. You should go in a punt. On the river, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
In a long black gown.
Well...
A scholar's gown.
Yes.
You didn't mess her about, did you?
Pardon?
Spoil her.
No.
She was a good girl. Always was a very good girl.
Was.
Was, I didn't say was. She's not going to... Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up!
Why?
Oh, put the light on in your Greek babby.
No!
No sense sitting here in dark. I'll make a cup of tea in a minute. Nice cup of tea. In a minute.
Yes.
Can't be true. It can't be. Can't. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Bloody hell, stop doing that, will you? I'm eating!
Please?
God almighty.
Please?
Look, you shouldn't push all that shit in front of anybody when they're eating. Like cigarette ends, lumps of meat, all that muck. The flaming bloody hell. Well, stop it, will you? Stop it! Dirty pig. And I'm not finishing that.
No,
and I'm not paying for it neither.
What seems to be the trouble is?
Look at all that shit. Fagons and grease and squash chips and
24
yuck.
hours a day, sir, so
I mean,
we've got
it's
to
enough to
clean
make
up
anybody puke on the
when
spot.
we get a chance. Now, I'm sorry if we...
See this?
Pardon?
This. See what this is?
It's the bill, sir, your bill. too.
Was my bill. And he can back you must sweep that up with all the other bloody
There's no
mess.
call for that, sir.
No.
Not at all.
No? What about that then? Can I do that?
You must be off your nut, mate.
I came in here
Don't
to eat,
treat
not to
your
be
food
sick.
like that.
Bloody
You pay
rubbish
for it.
pushing running
You
you when you're
You've
eating.
got to pay for it.
What am I?
You can't
What
just
am I?
make your bill
A pig?
like that.
A pig or
Double
what?
burger and chips.
You stuff it. You can stuff it.
Here, come back here. You can't just go off.
Put blue bottle maggots on your menu, you dirty sods. Tin maggots.
What do you want to do that for, Nignog?
Please?
Furthermore, I'll have you know I'm a shareholder in this company. And I shall do something about it.
I could tell you what you are to me. My baby. My heart will break clean open, girl. Nothing will ever be the same again. Not nothing. Lucy. Perhaps. Perhaps there is another shore where your mum is waiting. But I shan't bear it, don't you? I shan't bear it. Do you remember how I used to take you for a walk on the bluff? Lift you up on my shoulders? Little flop of blue ribbon in your hair. Nice, clean, white socks. Little legs like... like a little China doll. Lucy? Sleep, sleep. You're a Rib Van Winkle, my girl. I brought you up something nice.
Oh, I don't feel like anything at the moment, Dad.
Oh, it's only a bit now. Nice bowl of tomato soup.
A bit later, perhaps.
It's not out of a tin mine. This is real, this is. Lovely it is, see?
I'll try.
Better than that stuff in the hospital. Put some real goodness into you, this will.
Just a bit, then. Oh. It's awkward, this trade.
Oh. Yeah? I'll feed you, my baby. There we are. Beautiful, this is, see?
Just a spoonful, then.
More, eh? Drop more.
Okay.
Shall I bring you up something else?
Thank you.
Doctor will be here in a minute. Is it bad, girl? Is the pain bad, my baby?
Too fast, Bobby. Bobby, please.
You know the one word you can never use in a joke? Not ever.
Please, slow down.
Nigger, you can say. Chit, you can say. Shit, you can say. Virgin Mary, you can say. Mad, you can say. Dwarf, you can say. Arse, you can piss, you can say. Blind, crippled, cross-eyed, you can say. Or God, you can say. Jesus, you can say. All good jokes, see. All used up on the stag circuit. The one word. The one word those shitbags won't have, they just won't have it. Cancer. Cancer. Never ever use that word in a joke. Never.
Please, you're frightening me.
Please, God, not now, Lucy.
Well, maybe it... Oh, do slow down. Look, I mean, it's not as...
A matter of days, or even hours. So shut your mucking mouth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What for?
Courtesy, I suppose. I don't know.
Courtesy.
Let's call it that.
They don't like you very much in this town, you know.
They.
Old Dr. Hastings. Ah.
Steady now.
Old Dr. Hastings used to take snuff. Look at the ceiling and tell people to pull themselves together.
Yes, I know. Head over there, heart over here, soul somewhere in between. Pull themselves all together. Hey, presto, one fit human.
You've got more people in the churchyard than any poisoner in history.
Well.
Are they just in, you see? Ah.
The drug will help.
Ah.
Will help in a minute.
What do people do?
No, don't talk.
What do they do at the moment of death?
Lucy, I think really, you know...
Just as they die at the very exact moment they cease. Ah.
Oh, now that...
Ah.
A minute. Less. Less, at least.
Yes, I can feel it.
Easier?
I want to know.
Lucy, I don't think I can give you any one answer.
Do they acknowledge it in any way, do they?
You are sort of breaking the rules, you know?
There's no point in keeping to any rules now, is there?
No.
Look, you must have witnessed it often.
Oh, come on. I'm not that bad a doctor.
I would like to know.
Every doctor eventually expects his patient to collude with him, Lucy. Most real things are left unsaid, but that doesn't mean people don't understand.
And I've seen animals die.
Or killed, you mean,
No,
but that's...
no, die. Downstairs. Different animals over the years, different reasons.
And?
Oh, they know. They put their eyes and relax.
Yes.
Relax. They relax, relax. And let go.
Yes. Yes, that's it, Lucy. That's it exactly.
Don't lie to me.
Oh, Lucy,
Don't
now
lie to me.
listen.
Don't lie to me.
Easy now, good girl. Easy now. I'll say this, Lucy, and it is the truth. Almost any doctor will tell you the same thing. I have never known, repeat, never known, a person die who, knowing exactly what was happening at that exact moment, did not accept it in peace.
And serenity?
In peace.
Like the animals, you mean?
Yes.
Something natural takes over.
Yes. And that,
Yeah?
well, it's beside the point, really, but I think... Yes, I think that is one of the very few reasons why I personally believe in, well, God. Sorry.
Help my father, won't you?
Yes.
I think he wants everything and everyone in the world to die
Well,
if I...
that's only natural, you know, Lucy, in part.
Oh, my dad.
Yes. Now get some sleep. You need it. I'll see you in the morning. You'll find... It'll go. It'll go. It'll go. It will go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl.
Sally?
What?
Let's get married. Please. I know. She used to sit in the shop, 7 or 8 years old. Told those bloody animals as if they understood her. Perhaps there is another language. We can make a go of it, Sal. Surely we can make a go of it.
You mean it. Really mean it.
Yes. I mean it. I mean it.
Shut up! The doctor will be here in a minute, you great noisy fool. All right. It's all right. Pretty birdie. There's a pretty bird. Pretty birdie.
Morning, Joe. Looks like a bit more wet then.
What?
Raining again, by the looks of it.
Rain, yes.
So we hadn't had enough, huh?
What can I do for you,
A dog collar.
Dog collar, yes.
Oh, it's cold. A nice posh one with studs on. A real nice one, Joe. Got one to suit?
Plenty of collars, man.
Our Hugh wants to give Mickey a new collar for his birthday.
Loft full of collars. Spikes, yes.
Bloody dog. More trouble than his worth. But you got to keep the kids happy, see? Morning, Doctor. How's Lucy?
Studs, yes. Spiky, like you mean.
Aye, poking out a bit. That dog's got no belly at all. He'd run away from a spider. The sort of collar that real savage dogs have, you know. Any better, is she? You a girl?
Can't say.
Only our glad told me to ask, like. Yes, one like that. Good, strong collar. You were Bob coming home, Joe?
That's family, isn't it?
Sorry. Hope you didn't think I was poking my nose in. Only our glad thought us. Yes, that one will do nice, Joe.
It's a good collar, that is mine. Well made,
I've
see?
seen that young man you got staying with you in the bread shop. Useful. A friend of Lucy, would that be?
Will there be anything else, Owen?
No, that'll do nicely. Well.
What's up then, is it?
Lucy, I expect.
Poor little thing.
Mind, I'm feeling pretty rough myself. Doctor? Oh, excuse me, Doctor.
Yes?
I didn't like to bother you in the surgery this morning, you see, but I've got this dreadful cold, and, well, if you could let me have a paper for being off work, it would save me coming...
No. No, you know the surgery hours. You're wasting my time.
I gadael ni I farw. Ni allaf ddal y boen. Cymer fi ar oll sydd gennym. Ie, cymer fi. A gad i'r enydd fach gael bi.
No, Lucy. Sally. I'm not saying that. All I ask is that you don't swear or anything in front of Dad.
Well, I wouldn't, would I, Bobby? I ain't bloody stupid.
Boy.
Hello, Bob.
Christ, hasn't he sold you yet?
How is she, Dad?
She's with your mum. A minute ago. Just 1 minute. I was with her. She said she was going home. She sent her love and said she was going home. It's where your mum is, see?
I should have had sooner. And you should have written yourself.
Let me go by. Let me
They got
pass.
prayers for you. They got prayers.
Yes, I know.
No, Dad. No, I'm sorry.
And there's your jokes for you. There's your filthy
Please,
jokes
Dad,
for you.
no.
Let's go up, Robert. It's gone. Lovely she is now. Come you are now, Bobby. Is it raining out?
What? No, I don't. Why?
I just wondered. I didn't want the rain, see? I didn't want it to be raining.
And we've more Dennis Potter tomorrow on BBC4, the 2 Nigel Barton plays and a documentary written and narrated by Potter about the Forest of Dean from 10 o'clock. Next tonight, the story of Raymond Williams, who overturned the idea that culture was just for the elite. Stay with us.